Hey guys, Toy Bro here, and today I'm going to do a little bit of a different video, something quick. I've had a few people asking about this in the comments on a few of my videos. So they're asking about my collection because obviously I've got a decent bit of toys because I've been pumping out reviews for the past few months. I don't have my toy room set up. We moved into this house about 7 months ago. We had a baby right after, and it's just been something that I haven't really been able to make the time for. So recently I decided to at least get some toy shelves up to display some figures that I otherwise probably wouldn't have been displaying. These are figures that aren't going to go in my cases or in my toy room, but there are things that I wanted on display. So I figure at least for now we can do a video about that, and then once I get the toy room up, I can show you guys like the full setup, full collection, and go from there. So take a look. All right, so you guys saw this in the background just a second ago. This is our kind of dark crystal slash labyrinth, I guess, shrine, you might want to call it. So we've got the Funko Pops for both sets, and then we've got some prints. We've got a labyrinth print in the style of Pac-Man, and then a dark crystal in the style of the original Mario Brothers. And then we've got these two in the middle with the Goblin King and the Chamberlain, and each one is made up of words, lines from the movie. So we got those at a con somewhere. I'm not really sure where these came from. I think they came from Etsy. My wife bought them a while back, but I figured we'd make a little setup here that has all of it because they are among our favorite movies. Now, as for the actual toys that I've got on display, we'll start with these two right here. We've got the X Plus giant size Megazord. It's in the intro. If you guys, don't skip it, you'll see this thing pop up. He's about 14 inches tall. He's a Japanese vinyl. Probably the most show accurate Megazord that I know of. So I had to get him. And then we've got Warpo Toys Cthulhu. He's about 10 or 11 inches tall. And then we've got some game consoles and a TV shelf that I have yet to paint because, again, I just don't make time for stuff like I should. So we got the Switch and a Super Nintendo, a PS3, that's a PS4, come on, PS3. We've got a Wii U, the gamepad. We've got some original MMPR Megazords. We've got Shogun Zord and the Tiger Zord and a Zelda box that I just don't know what to do with yet. And then my Dreamcast is over here. So let's take a look at the actual shelves, and I'll show you what's on there. I'll tell you what it is. So first shelf, we've got the Mattel Voltron, the Blazing Sword Voltron. I don't want to take him out of the case because I think the package makes a cool little setup, so he stays in for now. We've got some extra weapons for the 2 foot tall Mattel Voltron. Got some amiibos and some, what are these, mini mugs? I don't have a lot of those. I didn't really get too into those, but I got the Bounty Hunter set. I got a Vash the Stampede bust that I have had, I don't know, maybe 20 years since high school. Well, maybe not 20 years. It hasn't been 20 years yet, but it's at least 15, 16, 17. So it's old. My mom actually broke one of the pieces of hair on him somewhere a long time ago. We've got a Mr. Burns from the X-Files episode. We've got a tiny Castle Grayskull. Evil Lynn from the Loyal Subjects line, Mark Hamill figure, some vintage Ninja Turtles, Star Wars Unleashed, one of the 6-inch Thundercats, and then a vintage Power Ranger figure. And there's one of these on every shelf because I've got 6 shelves and 6 of those. We've got the full Dark Crystal lineup here, except for the New York Comic Con Kira, which I'll never have. A Ivan Ooze figure signed by Paul Freeman, and it says "Smells Like Teenagers" on there. Tetsuo, little statue. We've got some Genocide Aliens, vintage Mum-Ra, little Annie, and a translucent Obi-Wan, Legacy Green Ranger. That's the 20th anniversary die-cast Optimus Prime. I got him on clearance at Target when he came out for about 18 bucks, I think. Pretty good deal. Some vintage Turtle again, more Loyal Subjects. The other part of that Genocide set. We've got a Legends of the Dark Knight Batman in the back. I've got a video coming up one day for those because I've got about a dozen of them that I'm finally going to open. We got a Grievous Pop. We got another amiibo. Some NECA figures. You've seen those in some recent reviews. We got a plush Snarf. There's a Ghost Rider Marvel Legends back there. And old Jedi Luke. We need a figure, Hasbro. We desperately need a figure. And then back over here on the other side, we've got some more amiibos. We got the Marvel Select Colossus, a vintage Lord Zed, Fig MacGyver. We've got a custom-made Faco figure down there. More vintage Ninja Turtles. Got this exclusive Bounty Hunter set from Star Wars Celebration. It's actually signed, but I haven't really opened it to display the signatures. It's like a gatefold thing, and it's got Zuckuss and 4-LOM in it, and I've got their actors that signed it. We got an SDCC Nightshade Leonardo, the High Proportion collectible Dragon Dagger and Morphers Usagi Yojimbo figure, which I'm not really sure where that thing comes from. I've had it for 15 years maybe, I think. We got a Boba Fett Unleashed figure, got the Superhero Donnie, some TMNT Classics, got the subscription exclusive Spin figure from Mattel, Kaneda, some Lego, got the other 6-inch Thundercat Classic in the Mum-Ra. Got a big old Phasma there. And then up top we've got Adorbs of Rita, the last of the Power Rangers, the full turtle set of the original classics, and then these are the Resaurus Speed Racer figures. There's a bunch of others. These are the only ones that I think I have. I might have Racer X floating around somewhere, but I could not find him. We got Tyrael from NECA, and the Hulkbuster Pop, and Walrus Man Pop. So that's going to do it. I mean, that's pretty much it. I just got a bunch of stuff up here that I wanted to have out, but they don't really fit with a lot of the other things that I have that I usually put in my cases. So this is what I can show you guys for now. I'll have a full collection video at some point, hopefully not too far off. I would love to actually get that complete. So stick around for that, and until next time.